Hey, my loves. So, guys, this morning we are not going to have a reading because I'm going through something right now, and maybe someone out there can help me um, figure this out. So, I was very torn about whether or not I wanted to post this because what I'm about to tell you guys, it's a little stomach turning, okay? So, today is Tuesday. The day that I'm recording this is Tuesday. And yesterday morning, Monday morning, um, I woke up after having one of the worst dreams slash nightmares of my entire life. Okay. I have always, since I was very, very little, had very prophetic um dreams, very realistic dreams. They usually always mean something. And this one was way too detailed. And I remember the dream to the point where like I'm making myself sick. Okay. So viewer discretion is advised. So the dream that I had was about a little boy. And the trouble that I'm having is I don't know if this little boy was a spirit and he was coming to me trying to tell me something, or if this is an actual little boy that needs help. Okay. This little boy had blondish hair and it was super straight. I only saw him from the front view. And it was like, I'll see, I don't have any of my phones next to me. I'll see if I can find a picture, but it was super straight and it came down to like he had bangs, like it came down to his eyebrows and around his ears, but it was like super, super straight and thin, right? Like super straight, thin haired, like a darkish blonde almost. And this little boy was with a man, okay? Now, he was with this man and idolized this man. Like, I remember seeing his eyes, like, he would hold this man's hand. This little boy was maybe, I want to say, 5 or 6 years old, okay? Maybe seven tops, but he was small for his age. He wasn't a big kid, skinny little kid. And I would see visions of him holding the man's hand and looking up at this man with like just love beaming out of his eyes. This man would do things with this little boy, take him out to do sports and stuff like that. And it was just like he idolized this man. And this is where it gets dark. Then the moments would come where the man would abuse the little boy. And I am not in any way, shape, or form going to go into detail over what I saw. But when I tell you I saw the most detailed images, images that you can never get out of your mind. Um, and I'm going through a very, very hard time with this because I can't stop. You know, when I say sometimes in my readings that you can't unsee what you've seen? And I remember feeling the way the little boy felt, where like he goes from idolizing this man to like, oh, we're doing this again. And, he just kind of gets all tight inside and, tries to control his emotions and the look on his face when it was happening, just the look of just shock. And um, it was very bad. It was very bad. So I don't know what to do with that. Like, and I know that it was either a child out there that needs help or it was a child, a spirit of a child. And that's what I'm having trouble deciphering. So I don't know if there's anyone out there that does mediumship, if anyone could maybe shoot me an email and just let me know why I had this dream. I've tried pulling cards on it myself, but I'm too like emotionally involved in it to where I can't focus or understand what the cards are telling me. And yes, for those of you who don't know, when you're a tarot card reader, you would think I'm lucky that I always know the future of what's going to happen. No, when you're a tarot reader, it's actually extremely difficult to read your own cards. So I don't know what I need to do with this. I don't know if I should be warning anybody that has a child. I have to be honest, I felt like the vibe, like, I don't know if it was a child that idolized his father. I don't know if it was a child that doesn't have a father, and maybe there was like, a mom has a boyfriend or something, and he's just like glowing with the fact that now he has a dad. I don't know if this was it didn't feel like the man was old enough to be a grandfather, but it was just like, when a child sees like, someone that they really love and their eyes are just glowing, like his eyes would just glow with love when he saw this man. This man would take him out for ice cream or whatever, right? And the baby would go, I call him the baby, but he 5, 6 years old. He would go from being so happy, and then you would see these horrendous acts being done on him by the same man. And I just don't know what to do with it, guys. And I'm just being completely and utterly, all day yesterday, I just felt sick over it. I woke up yesterday morning dry heaving. Today I'm just so nauseous. Like, I'm just so, that's how bad the visions are, where they actually make your stomach turn and you feel physically ill. You just feel physically ill. So I just don't know. I don't know if it's a spirit trying to tell me what happened to him. I don't know if it's an actual child. If you do have a child that fits that description, um, he reminded me a little bit like, I'm trying to think of a child that, let me get my phone. Let me see if I can get a picture that resembles the child a little bit. Give me a second. Okay, so his hair may have been a little bit lighter than this, but this was like the vibe that I got with his hair. It was straight and it came down to his eyebrows, around his ears, literally just like this, similar to this picture. His hair may have been just a tinge lighter, possibly. Okay. Um, Now, what was interesting about it, Cancer, is that, let's just say this isn't a spirit, and let's just say this was an actual child. If you were a parent, you probably wouldn't know this was happening to the baby because he's so happy to be around this person. He's so happy to be around. Like, when this man comes home from work or when he knocks on the door, this child's eyes is just, their heart is coming out of their eyes. Okay. Um, so if you were a parent, you wouldn't probably catch on that this is happening to the child. But again, I'm just not really even sure that it's a child that's alive. I don't know if it's a spirit. All I know is that I just can't get the images out of my head. And right now I'm going through a very difficult time with that. Um, I'm going to take a little time to rest this morning because I woke up this morning feeling kind of sick again. I didn't dream about it last night, but it's like the first thing I thought about as soon as I opened my eyes. And I think the worst part is like, do I post this on social media? Do I, keep this to myself? It's a horrible um thing to picture in your mind. You see what I'm saying? It's absolutely horrendous. Um, so I don't know. If anyone is a medium, or if anyone can just email me and let me know what their opinion is, and what I should do. I just don't know. I just don't know. So, maybe that might help a little boy out there if he is alive and needing help. So yeah, guys, I'm just going through a difficult time. If I feel a little bit better later on today, maybe I'll try to do a video tonight. But for right now, I'm honestly just not feeling too great. Okay. So I guess let me know what you guys think I should do. Okay. I love you all with all my heart, all my soul. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for the love and support. I never ask you guys for anything. But this one is kind of big, and even I'm at a loss on what I should do here. Okay. I will see you guys soon. Take care, my darlings.